Is it loaded?
Yep.
What'd you do with the barber shop?
I sold it.
Already?
How much did you get?
Well, I didn't exactly sell it. I swapped it.
You swapped it. You're using the wrong fork.
You don't use a fork for soup?
You're nuts.
Who said I was nuts?
She did.
Take it easy now.
Hello there and welcome to the video. My name's SerenitySoloREACTS and here we are with episode 21 of Laurel and Hardy. No, it's episode 22 of Laurel and Hardy, I've just looked. So it's episode 22. The last one wasn't that good, unfortunately. Below Bohunk's, probably the worst of the entire run, including the silence. I don't know how long this next one's going to be, you know by the runtime. But I am enjoying the show as a whole and I hope you are too. And I want to thank everyone who subscribed or followed to me on YouTube or Dailymotion so far. I really do appreciate it, I honestly do. You're helping me out, you're helping the channel out, and you're helping my mental health out. You honestly are, thank you. And to my Patreon members will get exclusive shows, which will be on the screen right now, because I keep forgetting what they are. I remember 3, and then I just completely forget the others. As well as a 3rd day coming later this year, and a 4th long running day, where the longest seasons will run once every 4 weeks until the final episode. Coming at some point, as well as ad-free and uncensored early access as well to all my videos. My YouTube and Dailymotion videos. So no bleeps, no blurs, nothing like that, completely uncensored. Because it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. So with that, let's get on with the episode. Well, I've got no idea how long this is on for because the hood went straight off this time. Makes a change. Well, I hope it's funnier than the last one. They could have saved us so many discs in this show because I only put like 4 on a disc and very short, some of them. Or that tonsil repair though, something.
Listen to this.
God, he sounded.
A young widow with large fortune wishes to communicate with congenial young men. Object, matrimony.
Sounds deeper.
Reply, box 204J.
Probably some old crab with a face that would stop a clock. I wouldn't want to marry her no matter how much money she had.
Well, I'd marry her.
You would.
Well, after all, beauty's only skin deep. I'd take some of the money and I'd have her face lifted.
Oh.
Then I could settle down and I wouldn't have to scrape chins anymore. Wouldn't have to work hard anymore.
That's a good idea.
You bet your life it's a good idea. I'm going to answer this right away. I might have.
What do you mean you're going to answer it?
Well, I found it.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
What?
We'll make a gentleman's agreement. We'll both answer it. And may the best man win.
So none of them?
Dear Mrs. Box 204J.
Yeah, I'm sure she's going to love that. It's what everyone wants in a piece of mail, someone's hair.
Give me your letter and I'll mail it for you.
He won't.
What does PTO mean?
Please turn over.
Sealed with a kiss.
Sealed with a kiss.
I'd have kept it in there. Oh, he's hanging it up. Ow!
Oh! Oh! Put those things away and give me a shave.
Oh, the barbers. Thought they did tonsillectomies or something. He didn't need a shave.
Another Oliver? Is he to share the same fate as the other 7 Olivers?
She a Black Widow?
And why not? It was an Oliver who first came into my life and double-crossed me. Left me on the eve of my wedding. And I've sworn to take revenge on every Oliver that crosses my path.
Strange that on the eve of every wedding, you walk in your sleep. And in the morning, a body is found.
Can't you wait to marry them? To get the money?
Make preparations for Oliver the 8th.
Very well, madam.
I'm sitting on top of the world.
You copy that, me, Oliver.
Hello, Stanley. Where'd you go?
I was just down the street. I went to have a shave.
Just
Into the barbers.
along.
Where are you going?
You remember that wealthy young widow we wrote to?
Yeah.
Well, while you were out, I got a letter from her. And she fell for me like a ton of bricks. We're going to be married as soon as I can get there.
Bloody hell.
Did you fall for that old crab after all you said?
Take a look at that.
Boy, she's a pet.
Isn't she?
I wonder what she can see in you.
Well, she probably thinks... What do you mean, what she can see in me?
Well, it's funny, she never answered my letter.
Well, there's nothing funny about that. You just ain't the type.
Well, now that you're going to be married, what are we going to do with the shop?
That's entirely up to you. You can do just what you please with it.
Well, aren't I going with you?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, but my social position won't permit it. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm sitting on top of the world. Just rolling.
Is he going to tag along anyway?
Good evening. The name, please. Oliver Norval Hardy. I'd like to see the future Mrs. Hardy. Come in. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Dinner time in primary school?
Madam will be right down. Thank you. Won't you be seated? Yes, surely. Nice weather we had tomorrow.
What?
It certainly...
Scan.
Don't disturb these.
Listen, you. If
What are you doing here? Well, all's fair in love and war.
Well, fair or no fair, you're going to give me my share of this fortune or I'll tell her all about you. You didn't mail my...
What do you mean, your share?
Well, I want half of what you're going to get.
You don't.
You want half of what I'm going to get?
You bet your life. I want my cut, and I'm going to stay right here till I get it.
All right. If you'll keep your mouth shut, I'll see that you get it.
Okay.
What'd you do with the barber shop?
I sold it.
Already?
How much did you get?
Well, I didn't exactly sell it. I swapped it.
You swapped it?
Yeah, he was a very nice fellow. Look what he gave me. Look. Solid gold. And he told me to keep it till we got back on the gold standard. So I'm going to hide it someplace. And maybe in
Is
time...
this all you got?
No, he was very generous. Guess what he threw in for good measure?
What?
Some nuts.
Some soup. You can have soup and nuts. The days when cigarettes were supposed to be healthy.
Oliver.
My queen.
What is that?
What?
This.
Oh, that's my friend, Mr. Laurel.
Come, Oliver. Let's make plans for the wedding.
Very well, dear. Take a card. Oh, take one. Show it to me. The 7 of diamonds. Right? Here, show it to your friend. Go on, show it to him. Go on, show it to him.
Oh.
Look. Take a card. What? Take a card.
Take a card.
It's going to pick. I'm going to say it's going to pick them all up.
You may serve dinner, Jitters.
Yes, madame.
You dropped one.
Thank you. You dropped one. What's the matter with him?
He's crazy. He imagines things.
Is he dangerous?
Not if you humor him. Have you a pair of scissors?
Why not just untie it?
What's that for?
That means dinner is served.
That were quick.
Come, Oliver.
Are they all mad?
Your glass, please. Oh,
Soup, madame?
oh, thank you, Jitters. Your plate, please.
No wonder it was quick. Air soup. Never tasted it. Don't really want to.
Very little jiffy.
So it's just an act for the guests. Well, guests. The victims.
The crackers, please.
Crackers. Crackers?
Pass the salt, please.
The salt.
Well, the salt one normally just has one hole, where the pepper one has quite a few.
This is the pepper.
Oh, so it is. The salt.
I'm going to stand on this one.
Thank you. Salt. You're using the wrong fork.
You don't use a fork for soup?
You're nuts.
Who said I was nuts?
She did.
Can I speak to you two gentlemen a moment? Will you pardon us, please? Will you be careful?
So is he entertaining her by doing this? And he's not really mad at all.
Don't believe a word she says. She's the one that's crazy, not me. Did you ever have your throat cut? No. Well, you're going to. What do you mean? When you're asleep tonight, she's going to come into your room and cut your throat.
Half of it.
Same as she did to 7 other Olivers.
If half stands.
We better get out of here.
I think so, too. Goodbye.
Bye.
Just a minute. Are all the doors locked?
Yes, madame.
The windows barred?
Yes, madame.
Show these gentlemen to the guest chamber in the left wing.
Yes, madame.
Goodbye, Oliver the Eighth. I hope you have a nice, long sleep.
Can't he let him out?
I wish I hadn't covered my cup.
I'd knock the butler out and put him in that bed. So I think I don't condone it, but him or me?
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
What are we going to do? I'm scared to death.
There's only one thing to do. One of us will have to stay awake all night to keep her from cutting my throat.
Well, I can't stay awake all night.
You don't have to. We'll take turns. I'll sleep a while you stay awake, and then while you sleep, I'll stay awake. She'll not catch us napping. Very simple. Here, hang my coat in the closet.
Sit behind the door.
That's a good
So
idea,
if you do fall
Ollie.
asleep,
Bet your life it is.
No,
it'll
sir.
wake you.
She won't catch us, Nippy. Stay awake while he's...
Yeah, you could do with that.
Look what I found.
Is it loaded?
Yep.
It's a good thing you went inside them.
Give me that gun and get ready for bed. Inside them. Oh.
Is everything in readiness? Are you sure the knife is good and sharp?
Yes, madame.
So where'd you put all
whatever
these
you
Olivers?
do, don't go to sleep until I wake up. And if you see her coming, use the gun. Good night.
Good night.
Would you be able to sleep knowing what's going to happen? I wouldn't.
What are you trying to do? Do you want me to get my throat cut?
No.
Well, then don't go to sleep.
Well, I can't tell when I'm asleep.
That's why I want you to stay awake, so that you can see that you're not asleep.
Well, I couldn't help it. I was dreaming I was awake. And then I woke up and found myself asleep.
Yep, just to be sure. Steady. Yeah. I thought you were going to
What are
them.
you trying to do? Can't you stay awake without getting into mischief?
Well, I can't stay awake if I've got nothing to occupy my mind. To do something. Fall asleep if I don't.
I'll give you something to occupy your mind.
So if he falls asleep, that's going to land on his head.
What's this for?
That's merely for my own protection. That's so you'll keep awake. As the flame gets near the string, you move the string down. If you don't, the flame will burn the string will release the brick, and the brick will hit you on the head. Now you've got something to occupy your mind. You'll have to stay awake.
Now, if he swaps places. Is that the gun?
Ollie,
What?
don't look now, but there's a man's
Oh.
hand holding onto the foot of the...
It's his foot.
Get that gun. And shoot
Oh.
to kill. Take it easy now. Put that gun back in the closet. Isn't it bad enough that I'm going to have my throat cut without you trying to shoot me first? Go on. Get, put...
Couldn't they have shot through the door? Oh, ow. Well, he's primed.
Why don't you sleep in bed? You catch your death of cold sleeping here all night.
He's got something to occupy his mind. Clean that mess up. Oh.
Ollie, she's going to cut your throat.
Oh, another dream.
What's the matter?
I just had a terrible dream. Oh.
I'm disappointed. Sign out. I've honestly got to say, these last few episodes I've been very disappointed with the ending. I honestly have. Well, more so the murder mystery one and then this one. Now, I do not like these endings. Since these are self-contained, most of them, they could put a definitive ending to it. They could have knocked her out with something and then legged it. They didn't need to end it like that. I don't like it ending like that. I don't like any show ending like that. Please stop ending the shows like that. Please tell me there's not many more that are going to end like that. No, I mean, it did have its laughs. Still not up there. The ending has disappointed me so much. Again, I thought it was just a one-off on the other episode. It's not, it's continuing. It will keep coming though, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really, really do. I just got the tinge of disappointment inside me. I apologise. If you did enjoy it, could I please, and you haven't subscribed yet, could I please ask for a subscribe on YouTube or a follow on Dailymotion? I'd really appreciate it. If you have already, thank you ever so much. It's really helping me out. It honestly is. It's helping me out, my mental health out, my channel out. And to my Patreon members, get exclusive shows, which will be on the screen right now because I keep forgetting them. There's a third exclusive show coming up later this month. There's 8 right now, coming up to 12 shows. And a long-running day that may be coming up at some point, I'm not entirely sure yet, as well as 2 Patreon choice days and commission day. And buy me a coffee so you can commission shows, and if I can't schedule in, they'll just get put on for you. I'll do them for you. As well as ad-free and uncensored early access to all my shows, so no bleeps, no blurs, nothing like that. Apart from if there's certain XXX scenes in that I cannot put on because that'll go against Patreon's rules, you'll get all the others uncensored. Because it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. So with that, I shall sign out now, move on to the next one, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye.